A few years ago, one of my mentees came to me and said, I give and give in my friendships, but I feel exhausted and unseen. If I say no, I fear they will leave me. I looked at him and said, a river without banks becomes a flood. If you do not set boundaries, you will drown in the expectations of others. You see, he had given everyone access but had built no gates, mistook friendship for servitude and love for exhaustion. Does that sound like you? But wisdom teaches us that love without order is chaos. Today, let us talk about the art of setting boundaries without losing the people we cherish. Why do boundaries matter? Boundaries are not barriers, they are bridges that protect your well-being while fostering healthy relationships. When you fail to set boundaries, you open the door to emotional exhaustion, resentment, and imbalanced friendships. Think about this. When you overextend yourself, saying yes to every request, what happens? You become depleted, bitter, and often taken for granted. But when you establish clear boundaries, you teach people how to treat you while preserving your energy and self-respect. Healthy boundaries helps to define your limits, reduce stress, improve communication, and enhance your self-worth. Boundaries are an act of self-care. If you do not set them, you will be left empty, constantly pouring from a dry cup. Let me show you practical ways to set boundaries. 1. Define your values and limits. When you don't define yourself, others will define you for you. Ask yourself, what do I value? What do I need to try? What behaviors drain me? Because if you don't know your limits, you will always be at the mercy of those who have none. Once you identify your needs, it becomes easier to communicate them. And 2, communicate clearly and kindly. Boundaries must be communicated, not assumed. If your friend always calls at midnight, or you need to rest, don't suffer in silence. You can say something like, I love our conversation, but I wake up early. Let's talk earlier in the evening instead. You see, you are not pushing them away. You are simply restructuring access. Boundaries are not about shutting people out, but about protecting your peace. Number 3, learn to say no without guilt. Oh, the power of no. Many struggle with it. Fearing that they will lose friendships have been there as well. But hear me, no is not rejection, it is redirection. If a friend invites you out without notice, but you need time to recharge, you can say, I'd love to, but I need some rest. Let's plan for another day. The true friend will understand. Those who guilt trip you were never expecting you to begin with. And 4, watch who honors your boundaries. The people who respect your boundaries respect you. But those who resist, they were benefiting from your lack of them in the first place. When my mentee that I spoke about finally started communicating his boundaries, some of his friends didn't reach out to him again. But the ones who remained and maintained that friendship adjusted. That is the best test of true friendship. If someone only values you when you're giving and bending over backwards for them, if they belittle your needs or ignore your voice, that is not friendship, that is a transaction. And 5, boundaries protect you. Many hesitate to set boundaries because they feel they are pushing people away. But hear me, boundaries do not push people away. They position the right people closer. Would you leave your house door wide open all night? I think the answer is no. So why are you doing that to yourself? Let me leave you with this. A life with strong boundaries nurtures relationships of value. I challenge you, set your boundaries and watch how the right people remain and your peace increases. Share in the comment section what you'll be taking forward from this video.
I'll see you at the next episode. Keep winning and have an amazing day.